Are you all right, my girl?
It was nothing, Uncle. Just a bad dream. We should be getting you home.
But there's still work to be done. If these translations are correct, the powers of hell could already be on the move. The world must be told of the coming darkness. You do believe me, don't you, Leah? It has begun.
Leave it, Uncle! It's not important!
And at the end of days, the first sign shall appear in the heavens. Justice shall fall upon the world of men. The armies of light and shadow will clash across the fields of eternity.
"10 days ago, I had an extremely powerful vision of a dark future. Horrible, horrible things will happen to you before this is all over, but you will prevail."
Sounds like a normal day. What did you see?
I would never burden you with the knowledge of things you can't change. You need to be happy. Enjoy yourself while you can.
We have fought our way to the depths of the crater. Azmodan cannot be far. These creatures won't go down easily.
Enough. Patience. I enjoyed that.
Incredible feat! This heat is unbearable.
Nephilim fool. When the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil. Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh. Enough! The dark power of hell. Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh. Enough! The dark power of hell. Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh. Enough! The dark power of hell. Arrogant Nephilim. All of your kind will soon be slaves.
We've done it! Quickly now, Leah! Trap Azmodan's essence within the Soul Stone! It's done!
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
I need to go back.
Bloody leaping hell. I just heard she defeated the demon army's general.
That means we're going home. We can go home. I'm so thirsty. Get over here. I've got some new items you're gonna want to see. Got a new haul of goods today. Take a look.
Let us seek our fortunes together.
Was he blubbering for his life when you cut his throat?
Yes.
Well, Marta, that demon lord is dead. Time to move on.
I'll go pack my knitting.
I've got some new items you might need, friend. Tried the adventuring life. Didn't care for it. Too much pain. Not enough profit.
There she goes.
Hooray! Our savior! Thank you so much, my lady.
You're back! Oh, I thought you...
Not this time, boy.
You're back! Oh, I thought you...
Not this time, boy.
Did you hear? The battle is over. The demons are fleeing. We can go home.
Oh, bless her. Bless her for what she's done for us.
Don't take my leg. Please, don't take my leg.
Azmodan is dead!
How in hell did we live to see this?
Lord Mayor, you didn't run.
I told you I wouldn't. I'm not brave like you, but I am no liar.
Good man.
An incredible victory. I knew Azmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They are all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel!
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens. Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
My old enemy. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo.
Adria has betrayed us. And now Leah is lost. From her body, Diablo has been reborn as the prime evil. The power of hell answers his call. And the heavens buckle under the weight of corruption. I will purge this evil forever.
can't be the end, can it?
Imperius, you cannot mean to face Diablo again. Your wounds are barely healed.
The heavens burn. This is your fault, Tyrael. And you, Nephilim, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
Well, someone's not happy to see us.
The Diamond Gates have stood since the light first broke over the high heavens. Now they lie in ruins. Imperius is right. I am the cause of this.
You didn't destroy those gates.
Yet I defended humanity when Imperius would have destroyed it. And now the prime evil storms heaven itself.
This is not the time for doubt and weakness, Tyrael. Imperius is a fool, and if you side with him against me, you are too.
But you don't understand. Hope has been silenced.
What does that mean?
We are lost. Diablo is too powerful. Always before, the Lords of Hell bickered and worked against each other. They undid themselves. Within Diablo, within the Prime, there is no such division. And now, the halls of the high heavens quake beneath his steps. Prime evil. I can't believe all this has come to pass. Adria played us all for fools. Diablo's influence twisted her inside and out. I suspect we have not seen the last of her.
Oh, I won't hesitate to put a few bolts through her if she shows her face again.
I should have known that Leah's father was the Wanderer. How could I not have sensed Diablo's foul presence within her?
Adria made fools of us all. No one could have known she'd sacrifice her child to resurrect Diablo.
But poor Leah. I grieve for her soul.
As do I. Leah deserved better than this. But right now, we must stop Diablo.
Gaze upon the destruction I have wrought. It will be the last thing you see. Iskatu, destroy the Nephilim. I do not fear you, Nephilim. You'll find only death in this eternal realm. Trample your corpses. The shades will devour your soul. Closer to my ultimate victory.
I am returning to town.
When you have lived as long as I, you learn that life is filled with betrayal. But the cruelest always comes at the hands of those we love. I know it must be hard to think of other things, but now we must. All creation rests upon your shoulders.
You sound more serious than I've ever heard you.
Well, these are dark times. Even I must set apart thoughts of Dirge's jewel and dwell upon the fate of the world. But that doesn't mean you have to frown so. Hope. Do not look down, my friend. Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Hope for a better day. Hope for a new dawn. Or just hope for a good breakfast. You start small, then see what you can get. Do you think that Leah is lost forever?
Diablo consumed her. She is gone.
Do you not think Leah's soul is stronger than that? But then sometimes I forget that you have not seen everything that I have seen.
You always dodge around the truth. Who are you?
What am I? I am covered as Shen, of course. No more, no less. To some that has meant one thing, to others another.
When will you give me a real answer?
When the sun sets in the east and the shore swallows the tide. When the moon smiles upon the day and the blind man sees once again.
You knew this was coming, didn't you?
Of course, Chelsea.
What's the point of seeing the future if you don't stop bad things from happening, Miriam?
That's the point of the future, love. It keeps coming. You don't win a duel by blocking the first blow and going home.
So you just let Leah die?
I had to. Diablo was always going to come back. But now, you are here to stop him. And in your grief and rage, you will, my Chelsea. You will soon free Ariel and bring her hope back to the high heavens, sending despair to a well-deserved death.
You have much faith in me.
I left my people and everyone I loved to help you on your journey. I have no doubt you will succeed. You need to have more faith in yourself.
thought I could make my wife's death mean something. It doesn't matter now, does it?
You find meaning in how your loved ones lived, not how they died.
Oh, and you're an expert on loved ones now. Traveling alone your whole life. Seeking redemption for some corrupt faith. Don't lecture me, Crusader.
I've devoted my life to that redemption, Hadrig. Tread carefully.
If I had known what that cow Adria was up to, I would have slit her throat. Magic or no.
Adria will pay for her betrayal.
Lot of bloody good this keep did us in the end, eh? The killing blow came from one we trusted.
I thought we were going to lose. But not like this.
All those deaths, and it didn't even matter. We may as well have run.
Right. At least then we would have been home with our families when the end came.
Do not give in to fear.
I was supposed to die when my husband did. Why am I still alive?
Live well and keep fighting. Then his death will have meaning.
What good is that to me? Why couldn't it have been me instead?
I should be dead. And yet here I am. And nearly all my lads are gone. And for what? To hold off Azmodan long enough for Diablo to return?
You are a leader. These men look to you for guidance.
So did all my brave lads. Look where it got them.
Do you still think we'll live through the day?
Yes.
But you're not sure if you will survive.
Just grow up to be a good man, lad. Protect the weak.
Mom, where did Leah go? Is she dead?
I hope so, love. There's no point in running, is there? Nowhere in the world is safe. This is the end.
Only if you give up. Now, your children need you. Hold them close.
Got some new items for the woman who saved the keep. Take a look. We can't all be warriors. Someone needs to sell the equipment.
That fat merchant never ran. Not even when he had a chance. I wonder why.
If you are reading this, my husband and I are both gone. We would like to be buried side by side, preferably in a sunny spot. Oh, and please don't bury my husband's sword with us. He won't need it anymore.
Wait. Before we face that abomination, there is something you should know. When we first met, I thought you a fool, bound to pursue a quest you cannot finish. But you have taught me that the quest itself is more important than its outcome. You have taught me a way of life.
I am glad, friend. The knowledge will serve you well, if we survive the next few hours.
Ha! Then let us be about it. Ever since Adria betrayed us, I've been thinking about how Magda used to share the leadership of the Coven with another.
Explain.
20 years ago, just before the darkening of Tristram, they had some sort of falling out, and the other leader disappeared. I think that other leader might have been Adria.
So Magda took the Coven, while Adria found Diablo in Tristram.
Let us seek honor together, my friend. A good choice.
Do you miss your family during these times?
No point in it. I'll never see them again.
Why is that?
My brother's wife thinks I was involved with his imprisonment, and he believes her.
What?
As low as I am, I would never frame him, not even to win her back. But they won't hear a word of it. For all the gold I send to them, I receive nothing in response.
Aha! I knew you'd need my help!
We were gravely mistaken, my friend. I could not see through an illusion of such power, such treachery.
Nor could Leah. It was not your fault.
When I think of what she suffered through, we must find a way to stop Diablo. The Prophet would never forgive me if he knew my part in unleashing this terror upon the world.
I found a strange document on one of the angels' bodies in the high heavens. It is very old, maybe centuries even older than I.
Perhaps we should show it to Tyrael. What does it contain?
I am not certain. The script is very old and foreign to me. When I saw the angel, he was dying. But even though he was in great pain, he reached out to me with the document in his hand, like he wanted me to take it. By the time I approached him, he was still. His spirit had already gone.
It is always wonderful to see you.
If there's treasure to be had, then I'm in.
I am Ethereal, Archangel of Fate. It is my duty to record what is and what will be within the scroll of fate. But you, Nephilim, you are not in the scroll. Your fate is unwritten.
I care little for destiny. Will you help me? Or should we stand here and watch the heavens fall apart?
Perhaps fate can be changed. Quickly then, Oriel, Archangel of Hope, has been captured by Raganoth, the Lord of Despair.
She will be free. Perhaps that will bring hope back to these heavens.
Careful. I wager there are more enemies waiting for us.
The Angiris Council is comprised of the 5 archangels who hold dominion over the high heavens. They determine the laws by which all angels must abide. Each of them embodies a pure aspect of creation: valor, justice, hope, faith, and wisdom.
Not yet. Like chaff before the wind. Cannot pass yet. This corruption blocks my path. your piece, quickly.
I am released from my suffering.
Is there an angel who is the aspect of effortless victory? Because I think we should rescue that one first.
Think yourself free from the chains of fate, Nephilim, but all will kneel before Lord Diablo. Flow through the hell rifts. Heaven will be destroyed long before you set one foot into the Silver Spire. Only once in the history of Sanctuary has a Nephilim been as powerful as you. His name was Odyssean.
Odyssean? But he is just a myth. A lesson in selflessness.
He was no myth. Because of his noble sacrifice, I saw the inherent potential in your kind. As such, I voted with Oreo to spare mankind from annihilation.
I'm grateful. I'll be sure to vote that we spare the angels when that time comes.
You jest, but that day is not impossible.
You can see the future?
I see the myriad streams of possibility, all intertwining and weaving into one another. I can hear them echoing forward into eternity.
How do you choose a path, then?
I am not called to be a champion, as you are. My role is simply to observe.
What's the most interesting thing you've seen?
Probably the two of you.
Really?
The battle approaches. What says the Scroll of Fate?
Doom and darkness. These heavens ruined. The angelic host broken. Diablo victorious.
So the scroll is wrong.
As I have said, Nephilim, your destiny is unwritten. You alone may change these dark times.
Thank you, Nephilim. I hoped the Scroll of Fate was wrong, that harmony would once again fill this troubled realm. I see now that all hope lies in you.
I will be worthy of it.
With my blessing, you can now dispel Diablo's corruption. It hides the rifts which bring his cursed servants to this hallowed place. The rifts must be closed.
I must say,